Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna win? I don't know. I think I already finished.
No, it's time attack today.
Oh.
I'll win. I'm gonna run his, right? He's gonna run his.
Go
ahead, start it. No, press the button.
No, it's good, it's good.
Yeah. Jet dash. Can't even.
Randy. That's the old Tamiya jet gas.
1847. Hold on.
Just like they're like.
Where's your?
Ooh. Hadouken.
Do I get to go again? No one saw that, right?
No, sorry, I want to FaceTime Dave. I want to see what's happening. Down stuff and he's back into the correct lane.
Right, no one saw that, right?
Who's gonna win? You think? Who do you think is gonna win?
Your car's looking good, Shell. It's looking good. I'm gonna give you props.
You guys going here, Hobbytown, New Jersey. You look for this guy. All right, Anthony. Too late.
Don't worry, you want the fast one anyway.
Oh.
CO.
Jerry, you're next.
Alright, go. Wait, does this count as having a body on it? Can I just run it like that?
That counts as a, I think that counts like a body.
You want to run it like that? You're more than welcome to. Because I don't think you're coming anywhere near John.
I don't think so.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think any of us are coming near John.
Well, if we go hit the rocket shelf over there.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to that.
Go. Oh, that's fast.
Stay down, baby. Stay down.
Hadouken.
He's your own guy. How are you going to do that?
It's okay. We're all racers here.
Let him go.
I just want to see Jack Jet dance, man. That made my day just seeing that thing go. That is
All right. 24. Jay, baba ang battery ko. Ilang, ano na? Ilang volt? Who's next? Alright, go ahead. Ha? Sige. Oh, force out.
The body came off of the guy.
Who's next? Go. Oh, course out. Ako na. Hawak mo. Naka-on na to. Pak mo na lang.
Everybody wants to go in these Outlaws. Look, all these COs.
That brings our average down as 0.
No, it doesn't.
Go.
Woo! 15-6-6.
Oh, wait. All right. Yeah.
Go.
Let's see. All right, I'm ready.
Let me fly off first.
Oh, you literally did. Ready? I'm next. Can I drop it now?
$15.60.
That's faster.
$15.60.
Wow. Shop from City USA Mini 4-wheel drive racing squad, and I'm a teacher who works. And there you go. You've seen my open class, outlaw, high speed runs, and luckily I won first place. And for all the people that are curious about my build and been bugging me for my build on my inbox, here it is. Finally, we're gonna have a car feature. All right. So today we're gonna talk about Fujiko. Fujiko is my favorite character in Lupin the Third anime. That's where she's named after. So we're gonna get going. All right, so let's get going. We're gonna start with the body shell, and the body shell is a Vanquish clear body. One of my favorite body shells. It's not because it's very good looking, but it's also one of the lightest body shells. This is the Vanquish clear body polycarbonate. So it is 15448. You can buy it separately or you can get it from a kit, but me personally, I bought it on a as a separate part. It's item number 15448. And it is secured by this lock. It is attached with a black spacer with a with a screw on a Super 1 battery catch right here. So this comes from a Super 1 battery catch, I think from a Magnum Saber. Alright, so the reason why it is attached on the body catch like that is for weight reduction and for security too, because it secures the whole body and it doesn't deform the style. Because as much as possible, I don't like deforming what does the body shell look like. I mean, like cutting it or you know, trying to a different shape on the body shell. I want as original as possible. All right, moving on. The chassis is a super white. I'm a super 2, and it's a reinforced white. It's item number 95071. Again, it's item number 95071. It's a white reinforced chassis, bumperless, and I cut the battery slots over there, so easy access with the batteries, and also gives a little weight reduction. And the reason why I use a Super 2, because a Super 2 will already have a high acceleration and speed, and the transmission is easy to smoothen, and it's very, very similar with my favorite chassis, VS chassis. So that is the main reason why I use Super 2. And also the reinforced chassis white is very durable, and I like it better compared to the carbon Super 2 because I think it's a little bit lighter, and I'm not a big fan of black. I like the color to be visible as possible when it's running in the track. So the reason why I use Super 2 for acceleration and speed wise, because we're racing to high speed. So that's item number 95071. Okay, the next part would be the carbon white rear plate 1.5 millimeter, which is this two over here. Okay, the HG carbon wide rear plate, a 1.5 millimeter, is 15499. Again, it's item number 15499. This is that part, and it's actually two plates over there. If you guys can look closely, I shave this off and trim it and shape it to make it lighter, because it looks like there's like a curved style over here when you buy that actual bumper plate. But I doubled it up, put them on top of each other. I didn't glue it just to make it more sturdier, because I don't have a 3mm bumper plate that I can use, so I just improvised and used two 1.5mm plates, which is the item number 15449, and I put it on top of the chassis and then trim the chassis a little bit so I can lessen the angle, because when you take a look, if you can see up there, there's a little bit of angle, but if you don't trim or shave that part off over here, I don't know if you can see it, if you can focus right there where my finger is. I shaved that part to lessen the angle, because when I built this, there's like a huge angle. I think it's like a 9mm angle. All right, so that's the high grade carbon wide plate 1.5 15499 for the bumper. All right, so the rear part would be the high grade carbon wide rear stay right here. This is hard to find here in the US, but I think in the Philippines it's still available, and in other Asian countries. But this is carbon wide rear stay, high grade 95257. All right, so the reason why I use this, because it's a 3mm thick, and I need that thickness and toughness from that carbon. That's why I didn't use FRP. I used the carbon, and also this is the rear plate that's actually, if you take a look, the rollers will be closer to the body. It's actually way closer to the body and to the wheels. And I cut it too to make it closer. I made a new hole because it does only have 2 holes, attachment holes. So I pretty much trace the other multi plates to have an extra hole, and then cut it shorten. So I can shorten it and I can maximize the cornering to shorten the whole build. All right, so this is actually item number 95257, shorten. It is shortened. I cut that part. All right, for better cornering. All right, next part would be the AO620s. All right, so as you guys already know, the people that follow me, I don't use other bearings by now. I use mostly 620s. Some builds I do, but as much as possible, I use 620s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 pairs, 2 for the rollers, 2 for the wheel shafts, and I also have roller spacer on each one of them. All right, if you can notice over there, I have spacers on each one of them. The reason why I have spacer on each one of them is for smoother transmission, smoother, everything, to make everything smoother for the wheels and the transmission and the motor, for less drag. All right, next is the AO830s, which is hard to find. Actually, hold on, before I move on. AO620s item number is 94389. That's AO620. Item number 94389. And the next part we're going to talk about are the AO830s, which is pretty much hard to find according to my friend in the Philippines. But mine, I ordered it to Migex. Shout out Migex. And from Plaza Japan too. This is AO830, item number 94386. Okay. As I mentioned with my Tune class build, AO830 is one of the smoothest and fastest rollers because it's an actual bearing roller, but it also have that stability that we need for that thick contact surface. As you can see, that's why I use 830s. It's not this. It's just fast and smooth. It's also adds a little bite because of its contact surface. And if you're running Ultra Dash or Jet Dash, you need that stability because of the torque and the power from the motor. So I use 2, 4, 6, 2 underneath and 3 on the rear with 30mm screws. 30mm screws, enough to make the car stable, not too low, not too high, and 620s up front over here, so every time the car turns, it bites first and acts like a stabilizer. All right, so next would be the narrow large diameter Super X wheels, which is this nice things. All right, shout out Mark Cebu from Cavite. He's the one who sent me this. I don't know how to make this. He customized this wheels for me. It is item number 15432. This 3-spoke carbon wheels, which is the lightest wheels that you can find, and also durable because of the carbon. It's carbon, and I just want to show you how straight they are. You see how straight they are? I'm not gonna go all the way. There you go. That's how straight they are. They're very straight. As you can see, it's all straightened up. He aligned it for me. So the first part that he uses is that the narrow large diameter Super X wheels, which is 15414. So that wheel set comes with a white hard tire, arc tires, which is that he actually trimmed very nicely. You see how nice it is? It is very straight, and it's underneath the yellow hard tire. So in total of this wheels are 35 millimeter tall and 8 millimeters wide to make it Tamiya legal. Also, the hard tires, these yellow hard tires, these are from Avanti Yellow Special. It is 95060. Avanti Yellow Special 95060. That is the yellow part on these wheels. That's pretty much the outer part. And the middle part right there, as you can see, the black part, it's a hard tire. It's a low profile hard tire 95323, which is just a regular hard tire. All right, so some people might be wondering why I use hard tire instead of sponge tires with those black part over there, tires over there. Those are actually super hard tires. All right, so I was talking to Mark Cebu, and I told him this is what I want. I want a sponge tire, and he was like, he suggested to use a hard tire because, one, the sponge tire is not available when he was building it, which came out really, really good. He said, like, try this one. He wants me to try this combination. So it's basically the white hard tire, black super hard tire, white hard tire, and yellow hard tire all together, and they're all aligned very, very nicely and intact. And he said the reason why he want me to try this instead of the sponge tire, because sponge tire is lighter, and because I'm running a stronger motor, maybe I can use these hard tires to balance it out, to add a little bit weight, not too much weight, but a little bit more weight compared to the sponge tires, and maybe it will turn out well compared to the sponge tire. And as far as I see, it's durable, obviously, because the sponge tires can tear apart sometimes when you're making it, and this performs well. I didn't see any drastic difference, but it does add a little bit more weight because it's an actual super hard tire compared to a light sponge tire. So again, thank you, Mark Cebu. That's 35 millimeter and 8 millimeter wide, 35 millimeter tall. Again, the yellow hard tire is you can find it on a Avanti Yellow Special 95060, and also you can those super hard tires, low profile, will be 95323, and narrow large diameter tires with wheels is 15414. So that's all the item numbers that you need to know to make these wheels. And if you can't make it yourself, you can ask Mark Cebu. He's available. All right. The next part that I'm gonna show you is let's go to the internals. All right, so this is a super speed gear, which is 15432. The super speed gear is a light blue and yellow combination. That is the highest gear ratio that you can use. It has a lot of tops. It will give you a lot of top speed in a combination of the 35 millimeter wheels. This is also bored out floating gear, which AO830 is inside, and I got it from JHT. So speaking of JHT, I got JHT Mini 4-wheel drive over here on my mat. There you go, JHT Mini 4-wheel drive. Jeff Ye, he have an eBay account, he have a Facebook account. You can message him, you can order through eBay. He have this Tamiya floating gear, and that's super speed gear item number 15432. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I've been using it for like almost 3 years now, and I got a chance to use it for high speed. So thank you so much. All right. You guys might be wondering, what is this for? This is a cut part from multi-rear. It's basically the side part when you cut it. This is actually carbon piece to push the battery forward. So when you have that extra torque when the motor is running, and it helps align the gear ratio in proper places and lessen the crackling sound, and actually aligns the transmission better. So that's why I built this. Take a look closely. I basically cut it and like measure it to be exactly be pushing the battery. Okay, so and these are the floating transmission. This is the floating transmission. No, nothing fancy. I use a regular pink gear. Why use a regular pink gear? Because the disadvantage on the carbon crown gears is it gets worn out quick, and the middle part gets bored out, and the hole gets bigger, and it doesn't bite on the wheel shaft no more. And instead of using a pinion gear, the hole, when I bumperless this, I took one of the holes and grind it and make it look like the pinion gear that was cut. It's basically my lock that is glued over there, so it can push the crown gear, and I think it's more secure because it's actually made of reinforced plastic. And obviously plastic spacers over there with a motor spacer in the middle. I didn't use a hollow propeller shaft because I think that's a little excessive already, and I also don't have the part, and I'm already contented with the stock propeller shaft that I trimmed. I learned that from MigX. He have a video himself how to make these. But these are stock propeller shaft, and it's not hollow because I don't need any. For me, I don't need any weight reduction anymore. For me, the car is light and heavy enough for an Ultra Dash motor. All right. So next would be the motor aluminum support, which is 15149. All right, the aluminum motor support. It's not just it adds a little push. You know, it adds a little bit more push when you're making this. I mean, when you install this, it push and it helps a little bit align the motors and the gears and the counter gears. It also conducts heat and absorbs heat. So all the heat that's coming from this motor, this aluminum support acts like a heat sink too, which minimize the overheating of the motor. Again, that's item number 15149. So I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, before I forget the front part, I cut a carbon piece too and put it on top right here. You guys get closer. So I have no secrets to you guys. I put a little spacer there to even it out, but the reason why I have that because of the powerful motor Ultra Dash, this latch over there with that extra torque, sometimes it pops out, and you know, I'm a little bit paranoid when it comes to that, so I secured it with a carbon piece that I cut over there. And obviously, last but not least, my Ultra Dash motor. So there's no secret, I use Ultra Dash motor on this high-speed build. So there you go. This is Fujiko, my open class, Outlaw class, high-speed build, Tamiya build. Alright, so if you guys have questions, just hit me up on Facebook. I'm sorry if I don't answer right away because there's a ton of questions that I'm answering. You can also follow me on Instagram, and you can also follow the Noobworks page and CTUSA page and Tune Class Racers of the Philippine page. So this is Cielshock from CTUSA. As I always say, we learn from you, you learn from us. Always race humble. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and the bell button. Peace.